a new decade as the world's leader in motorsports coverage presents Speed World.
Jabroni. Jabroni.
They said it couldn't be done, but we did it. Jabroni Cup Racing 2025. We back up in this piece.
We back, we back, we back. Put your hands up. We back again. Keep your hands up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Jabroni Cup Racing. This is Chet McGurk with Tad Loudermilk and Randy Simpkins here in the booth. We are getting ready to go live at Richmond for the second race of the Jabroni Cup season. What do you guys think so far?
It's going to be a good race.
How about you, Randy?
It's been good.
All right, so we've got some new features to show off tonight here at Richmond. So we're doing a little pre-discussion. We're going to start off with Chet's Chase for the Cup. We're going to take a look at the top three drivers in the point standings right now. We got number one, Drew Parks, and then second place, Justin Parks, number three, Dane Parks. So we got one Flying Shimby driver and two D-Fried Racing drivers as we start our first step towards the Fresca Taste of Victory Jabroni Cup Series Racing Championship Trophy. You can see it in all of its glory here on the screen. So what do you guys think about these drivers so far?
It's been pretty good. Been clean.
Dad, any thoughts on this?
Not really.
All right, just checking out. So it's pretty early. It's only one race, and it was a super speedway, so it's kind of roll the dice. But, it bodes well for certainly Deep Fried Racing and for Drew Parks. So, let's take a look at our stats here. Sony season standings and sizzling storylines. We got Drew Parks off to a strong start. We got some new faces finishing near the top. And do Ted and Randy have some beef? Kind of sounded like it last time. We can see here, we've only had one race, but Drew Parks right there at the top. But Justin Parks, the defending champion, he's right there too. And some new faces, we got Luke Parks up there, JD Sides, wow, look at that, finished fifth. Chris Everett, Rusty Bad News Hughes, David Baird, Miles Parks, and Chris Skeen round out the top 10. So that's about where those guys are. Any thoughts, you guys?
Not really.
Making the big bucks here, you got to give me something. So, all right, let's move on to the next new segment. What's grinding Tad's gears? Tad's had some strong opinions up here in the booth. Some things seem to aggravate him. Tad, what's grinding your gears tonight?
If Drew Parks qualifies in the top 5, I'm going to be real angry. Real angry.
You heard it here, folks. Tad is not happy about Drew Parks' success so far, but we're one race in. So we're going to get ready to head down there to the track side here in a second. Randy, any thoughts on that while we're talking about it? No? Okay. Little preview. We're going to next race or two, we're going to work in Bobby Lomax, a seasoned Jabroni Cup sideline reporter who had an illustrious career in racing on all levels. So, we'll feature the Bobby Lomax Minute to finish off our pre-race show. But with that being said, we're going to get ready to send it down to the track here in just a second. Looks like it's going to be a lovely evening for racing here in Richmond, VA. Let's just make sure we get everything good to go. And we're trying to hustle through this and get ready. Some interesting camera angles up here tonight.
Drivers, start your engines! Is that okay?
All right, we heard them. They're going to start their engines. We can see the first few rows of races there. Brian Driggers and Rusty Hughes up front. Tad, how about that? Your boy, Drew Parks, right there qualifying in 4th place in the top 5. So your gears certainly must be ground.
Suck it, Ted.
That was quite rude,
Well, you kind of had to come in. We're already going green here, folks. These guys, they get going. They didn't get a chance. Brian Driggers off to the great start. Can get real bumping and grinding here. Just like that, Chief takes the lead. We've already got Drew Parks contact with his dad, Jacob Parks, back there further in the field. Came back in and bounced off of Jason Parks. We're trying to stay up front, keep it low and tight so we can see the field behind. Miles Parks out there cruising out front. I got a feeling we got another maybe half lap before the big one. Contact. Logan Parks into Drew Parks. We're trying to get back there, folks. That looks like that's Daryl Parks. Got spun around. Doesn't look like too much damage, though. We'll see what happens. We're still green. They've kept it green, and I do agree with that call because there was no further contact, and he got clear of the track. This is bad news when they're 3 wide. Oh, Stinky B into the first year. Oh, we've got somebody else out back there. Oh, Wes Allen in the quagmire. But again, they quickly recovered. I think we might end up staying green. Got a lively start here. Looks like Jennifer Parks sustained some damage heading into the pits. Ooh, Dane Parks gets a love tap from Daryl Parks, and we look like we are going under the caution flag. Kind of a late decision there by the Jabroni Cup officials. But boy, entertaining start here, guys. We're only 4 laps into this thing.
Yep.
We might cycle back around and try to get to, the spectator view to kind of get a wide shot. Again, this year we are going with single file restarts, so that's going to change up things a little bit as we go. Again, we're only on lap 5. Some serious full contact racing out there, eh, guys?
Yep.
So I think with that, we might go get a little bit of Jabroni Cup double up here for the first caution.
Oh yeah, I'm on my way. You can feel it coming home, and you got to have some. Here I come to save the day. Got to have some now. Kool-Aid to the rescue. The one more kids big thirst. So I see, refreshing and bright, yeah. Got to have some more. All right. It's Kool-Aid to the rescue. The one more kids. Kool-Aid brand soft drink mix. For a kid's big thirst.
And we're back, folks. Let's take a look through the field. We're just quickly going through it because, holy cow, what an eventful start to the race. There's old Wes in the pits. So right now we've got Pete Cool with Rusty Hughes behind him in 2nd. Miles Parks 3rd, Drew Parks 4th, Jacob Parks 5th, Cole Parks 6th, Luke Parks 7th, Chris Everett 8th, Brian Driggers 9th, and EJ Lawler 10th. We'll let you guys read the rest off the board as the race progresses. Might be getting ready to head back to green flag racing here in a second. Oh, I love that shot coming right down the stretch.
Yep.
But I think we're going to end up having to go with our chase cam just to keep an eye. Oh, look at all those skid marks heading right into the wall. Something tells me that's just the beginning of the festivities tonight. We'll hit a little bit of Jabroni vision and take a look at Pete Cool, who's definitely dialed in there in that number 42 Mutt Cuts Ford Thunderbird for McCorkle's Motorsports. They're certainly hoping for a stronger showing this year as a team, but right now the team to beat is definitely Deep Fried Racing. Let's take a look through the field. Silver Bullet, Terraria, Thunderbird. We're just going to cycle through them and see who's where. Once we hear him speed up, we'll know we've got to shift back to the front. Just let you folks out there enjoy checking in on your favorite Jabroni Cup driver. Coming up to the back of the field here, we have some of our independents that are new this season. All right, let's work our way back around. We've got to be going, I'm going to guess this is our last lap under the yellow. What do you guys think so far?
It's been exciting.
Good race so far.
So we are coming up on 10 laps into this race. Still here at the beginning. Still a lot of banging left to do, I'm sure. I'm going to guess, hopefully we're going to go green this time around. I really applauded the officials' decision to not throw that yellow flag on the first contact, but I guess they finally had to do it the second time around. Oh, Randy, you all right over there? Hope you're not sneezing on the mic, bro. All right, let's see if we can get going. Oh, we are green, green, green. Pete Cool off to a nice jump. I see Drew Parks diving down on the inside. Everybody's getting inside of the Pete Cool machine. It's not going to be able to hold it. Rusty Hughes gets around him. Someone's way down inside. Looks like Justin Parks back there taking the scenic route. Getting some positions. Rusty Hughes out front clear right now. Let's see if he can hold it. Oh, we've got action back there. We're going to have to check this one out. It looked pretty major. Oh, we can't see exactly what happened. And they've already thrown the yellow. They're going to race back around, though. Drew Parks is shuffled back around to the front. During this caution, we're going to have to take a look back at it. Ooh, still a little bit of extra. Oh, they're still bumping out there. Teammates Pete Cool and Jacob Parks giving each other a little bit of a shove there at the end of that sequence. So let's take a search. Oh, I don't know what's going on with those two guys. I guess they had to wait and let Rusty Hughes get back around. So let's circle back around and let's see if we can find out what happened. I'm not sure. Wow, look at Seth Wagner's front end. That looks like it's pretty fresh. So let's take a little bit of a Jabroni rewind here and see if we can find out what happened. Well, we could certainly see the metamorphosis of that Yoo-Hoo Pontiac from fresh to seriously damaged. Slow it down a little bit. Maybe we'll go a vehicle ahead just to see. There's looking at Jason Brown's Skull Bandit Chevy Lumina, Cam Cockerham. Now, was there something up ahead that he ran into? We'll see rather quickly. Oh, yeah, we've already got action up in front. Oh, Justin Parks was spun around, so let's rewind and see if we can find out what happened up there. Oh, 3 wide. Oh, Spider and Aldi were bumping into each other, and it looks like Justin Parks got pulled into it. David Baird right up into him. It looks like David Baird just bumped him, and then it was a game. It was the accordion effect. They started bouncing off of each other. Oh, I was going to say maybe not a lot of damage until then, and then he took some damage, and then Seth hits Mitch. Maybe 40 got in on it a little bit. So, yep, just to stack up, you know, that's what happens when cars start slapping and doing the wild thing. Oh, there was a little more contact back there between, looked like Cam and Audi. These guys are certainly not going to give up any positions easy out there tonight.
Nope.
So let's go ahead and catch back up to our live feed. We're working on a tape-based system, so you guys have to bear with us as we fast forward and rewind. Shouldn't take but a second. Tad and Randy, what's going on over there? You guys are awfully quiet. all those contract negotiations that went that happened are
Tad refuses to talk.
Randy, what do you mean, nope?
Bruh.
we just got a lot of dead air
I don't
here,
have
folks.
to say anything.
Need a little help. So, all right, now Drew Parks is in first place. Tad's favorite driver, by the way. He's assuredly the biggest fan out there. So we'll hang with it here for a second. We might go double up. I think we may have missed the window for that because we wanted to see what happened back there. So looking at the top 10, it shuffled a little bit. Don't know that we may have had some of those drivers drop out of the race. Let's go back through the field real quick. Let's go the other way around. We still have Gaetan. Mitch is out there, and that vehicle's looking pretty rough. Well, the 40 Sharkies Bar and Billiard Chevy Lumina still hanging on. Justin Parks back out there with looks like pretty minimal damage. Going through the rest of the field. So yeah, it looks like a lot of our new drivers got caught up in that. Jennifer Parks and Seth Wagner probably out. As the standings refreshed, I didn't get a chance to look through the rest. But Drew Parks and Rusty Hughes back up front again. This is going to be a fun battle to watch, eh, guys?
Yep.
That's why you're getting the big bucks. You add the texture, guys. You add the flavor. We're back green here, folks. We're on lap 16 out of 80. Let's see what happens. It's just going to be a battle of who can hold. Look at those cars getting sideways. This is craziness tonight. No one smacked the wall, though, yet. Not yet. Rusty Hughes diving down. Can he get around Drew Parks? Not yet. Now Pete Cool's making it go 3 wide. We've got some bumping going on. We definitely do. This is going to get real interesting real fast. This is good Jabroni Cup race, and Rusty Hughes and Drew Parks just can't hold it. Can't keep the grip. Let's Pete Cool duck to the inside. Jacob Parks tucking in right behind him. Two McCorkle's motorsports cars trying to make a move. Now Parks coming around. Look at that. The brothers are dueling back there. Drew Parks and Cole Parks battling. Drew sliding up almost into Pete Cool. We'll stick with these guys. We got somebody turned around. Looks like it could have been just Mitch or Spider. No, that's Spider. Logan. Justin Parks avoids it. Spider turns back around. What a save. Brogy also. Doesn't look like there was a lot of damage. Oh, tell me the pace car's not coming out. Keep it green, guys. Everyone survived. I think we're going to get another caution. But that's part of the sport, isn't it, guys? Once these guys like to battle, do not give an inch, and we highly encourage that. So new race leader Jacob Parks. Cole Parks in second. Pete Cool in third. Drew Parks dropped to fourth. Rusty Hughes in fifth. Let's you want to take a look and see what happened, guys? I'm not sure. Oh, what's going on back here? I guess they're having to reshuffle once the officials are telling them the batting order. So I did see that Spider got turned around, but it looked like he had a great save. So let's see if that's part of the action here. It's been pretty good racing. You know, we've had some dust ups, but you know, most people have come out unscathed.
Yep.
So we're going to slow it down and check out Spider. He's pretty low down there on the very inside groove. These guys are close quarters tonight. Ooh, Brian Driggers got into Brogy, and
There
that
he
was the
goes.
chain reaction. Right into Spider. But I think everyone got around him. I wish they would have just kept that caution flag in their back pocket. Little bump there between Spider and Brown Eye. Nothing major. Just a scratch. It'll buff right out. So let's
Alright.
get caught back up to our live feed. Tad, let's not do that, Tad. Let's be professional in the booth tonight. All right, guys.
Stop.
Definitely gonna can get Bobby Lomax back off of his vacation because we need some help in the booth. We got to step it up over there, guys. We got to step it up. All right, well, I think we're going to double up then. You guys just going to clam up.
I got it! Wow!
Here it is, the USS Flag aircraft carrier. Imagine being on the deck of this aircraft carrier.
The USS Flag is fantastic! It's so big! Forward, left, middle, left station! Get ready to launch aircraft! Where's the Admiral? Not here!
G.I.
Fire! We start Cobra! Go! Go!
USS Flag aircraft carrier comes with what you see here. Other figures and equipment sold separately.
And we'll come back to live action here. So we've completed 23 out of 80 laps. Getting there. Pretty good start to the race. We've had some action. We've had some altercations.
Yep.
But most cars still out there. Looks like we've got maybe
Bear, kinda.
4, 5, 6, 7, 6 cars out of the race possibly. We're going to go back to the good old-fashioned chase cam. We really like that. We can see what's going on behind. So the new race leader, Jacob Parks. Do a little Jabroni vision. Again, pretty blank look on his face. I think he's dialed in. Cole Parks behind them, giving the side eye, and P. Cool next. Drew Parks after that, and Rusty Hughes. That rounds out the top 5. Let's head back to the front and get ready for this restart. Hopefully this time around, we're going to go green. Right, Ted?
Yep.
Right, Randy?
Yup.
All right, just making sure you're still alive. I'm in the production booth. You guys are separate. I think you're just hanging tough. All right, we are green.
Let's see how it goes.
Green, green, green. Rusty Hughes diving down back there. Getting spicy. P. Cool trying to get inside. Hold off Rusty Hughes and get around Cole Parks. Can he do it? Looks like he's going to. This guy's got to learn. You got to stay low. So maybe they've figured it out now. Maybe they've settled down. See that? Like there was almost some contact between Rusty Hughes and Chris Everett. The chief in that Haps Oldsmobile. Two McCorkle's cars out front. Don't see that very often. And a third one in tow. We're still early in the race, but if they can manage to hold on to those spots or somewhere close, that'll probably be the best finish in team history. Watching the silver bullet, Rusty Hughes. That's fourth number. Everyone's struggling to stay low, stay in that lower groove tonight. I think whoever can master that is going to be our leader and eventual winner. See how long Jacob Parks can stay up front. I believe the only race he won was the glitch race in the first season where we couldn't even cut away, didn't even have coverage. It's getting a little bit dicey back here in the pack. Watching Luke Parks trying to get around Cole Parks. Saw the silver bullet get a little sideways back there. Luke Parks coming on strong. As he gets right around Cole Parks. Drew Parks right in Chief's tailgate. Holy cow. He was ready to get around him. Can't do it. Still Pete Cole and Jacob Parks kind of cruising up there. Let's go a little further back in the pack and see what we have going on. Miles Parks trying to fend off Jason Parks. Parks kind of dropping through the standings. As we hit lap 30, closing in, we're getting closer to the halfway point. 3 wide, always hit you over. 4 wide. That's never a good idea. Oh, we were there for it live. Oh, that's going to be probably, the bigger one tonight. You just knew it was going to happen when those guys tried to stretch it out and go 4 wide. Not the best idea. haven't heard a lot of chit-chat over there. So how did the race leader end up in that? It must have come around. Not the look you want, probably par for the course. That 31 Zardos Fresca 4 Thunderbird. Really don't understand how he ended up in the wreck that was at the back of the field. We could rewind it and look. Looks like everyone's going to take this opportunity to pit. So yeah, we're going to rewind now just to see what sort of lapse in judgment led to that. And after that, we'll just double up and see how everyone stacked back up. So this was coming back around. I don't know if the smoke distracted him. We've hit the caution flag. Yep. Oh, he rear-ended
yep.
40. And that's probably going to do it for that car. Arrow's not your main concern here tonight, but that was a pretty hard hit. Don't know what was going on there, guys.
Nope.
That was weird.
Oops. All right, so we're caught back up to our live feed. So
See
we've
what's
got.
going on.
What were you saying, Randy? Sorry.
See what's going on.
Yeah. So you can see our field is shuffled a little bit. P. Cool and Chris Everett up front. Jason Parks. Let's just cycle through. And there's Jason Parks. Drew Parks still hanging around up there, to Tad's chagrin. And then Luke Parks, who came on strong. We saw him just knifing through the field. Rusty Hughes has been up front all day. He qualified well and has stayed up there, and that's definitely what you want to do. And E.J. Lawler has snuck up. Where are we right now? 7th place. You guys carry us forward here. I gotta see what's going on. We've had something going on.
Ain't nothing going on right now, folks.
Pretty interesting race right now.
Okay, we're good. All right, we had a wrong pizza delivery up here in the booth. We did not order that pizza, so I turned them away, guys. Sorry. So we were sorting through the field. Look at there. We've got Cam Cockerham in 8th. Daryl Parks holding on to 9th. Brian Driggers in 10th. We'll just cycle through and see what else we got. Chris Skeen, see what he does just outside the top 10. Justin Parks has survived some incidents tonight, and that Duke's Let's Get Creamy 4 Thunderbird looking no worse for the wear. Doesn't look like there's any damage on that thing, as opposed to old Mitch Merck back there. That Pokemon holds has seen better days. Fellow minimum effort driver Miles Brooks behind him. Jason Brown, Audi, 40, Spider, Gaetan, and Jacob Parks round out the field. Boy, that's not what you want. He went from being in the lead to a lap down because he rear-ended 40. But that's Jabroni Cup for you, folks. You never know what you're going to get on a nightly basis. We're getting close to the halfway point. So we'll see what happens.
What?
It's pretty cool. We're at the back green here. Pretty cool up front. But look at everybody diving. Look at Drew Parks. That speed in the turn. He is really good in the turn. Straightaways not so much. We're 3 wide here up front, folks. This is aggressive racing. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Drew Parks just shoving people out of the way to get back up to the front. Staying green, and this is fun to watch, folks. This is just full-on combat Jabroni Cup racing. I want to see the rest of the pack, but we've got such good battles going on up here front. we're just going to kind of stick with this 3 wide with Luke Parks knifing. He is just on a mission to get back up front, too. The 2 youngest racers in the series, Luke Parks and Drew Parks, right now looking pretty good, but Jason Parks is still up there threatening first place. But let's see what happens. You guys take it away for a second.
All right.
I don't know how Drew Parks managed to get back in first place.
Be quiet.
It's absolutely
I'm just glad to hear you guys talking. As we watch Jason Parks now ducking down
You
inside
deserve
and
it.
getting around Drew Parks. Having some slight technical issues up here in the booth, but we're going to get it going. This race has just been so action-packed. It's tough to keep up with everything, and we're a little late to it, but getting ready for a little bit. Oh, we've got contact back there. Couldn't even get to it. This is a big one, folks. Oh. Oh, Cole Parks is just grounding the wall as he got away. He must have a tire down low, but look at that parking lot down there.
What the world are they doing?
Oh.
Rain out there.
Yeah, we're going to have to see what happened. Oh, a little extracurricular between Spider and True. These guys not happy with one another. So probably not the best time to bring up the fact that we had Randy's pick, and he put his pick in. We couldn't get to it before the crash, but Randy Simpkins' halfway point all-in bet is for Drew Parks, who was just a part of that big collision. Brought to you by the Stardust Casino, featuring the Wayne Newton Theater. So again,
Now that was before the wreck.
yep, but
okay?
you put the money down, Randy. You can't take it back. So we'll see how it all shakes out. We're going to get ready to take a look at this replay, because that was a crazy one. We've had all kinds of entertainment tonight on the track, in the booth. Doorbells ringing all over the place. So again, Randy, we're going to keep tabs on that. You might end up losing some more money tonight, but hey, you make enough. You make the big bucks, Tad and Randy. You're supposed to be giving us more up here. All right, so
You did.
let's see if we can find out.
Cool.
Be quiet.
So Cole Parks was in that. He might be the only driver on the track. It's just, man, I don't even know who to. I think Driggers got involved as well. Let's start to rewind. Is he in the pits from earlier? Yep. So we're going to try to piece this back together. Leave the thing alone. We're going to piece this back together, folks. And we got smoke out there at the point we're at now. What is going on? Or that's light behind them. Let's see if we can figure it out. Oh, yeah.
And a key.
Let's see what was the spark that set off that powder keg. Oh, yeah, we already had action going on up here. Maybe we'll take a look with E.J. Lawler or Eric James. The die looks like it had already been cast at that point. So, looks like Drew Parks and Luke Parks got together. Let's just slow it down and take a look. EJ didn't hit him, but I think that spooked him, and he got into Luke and then bounced off of EJ, and then they just sandwiched and accordioned up. And he got turned. And then, Cole Parks did get around up top. Brian Driggers with a huge hit on Drew Parks' car. That may have finished Driggers' day. And then it just became a parking lot down there. Just cars grinding it out.
What are they doing?
Not a lot of patience on display. Brian Driggers gets rolled after the initial wreck. So just some action. Some nunchucks were out, being used for sure. Maybe some other. Let's see what happened here. Spider trying to get back on the track. Drew Parks just cruising along, gets smacked, and there's the Brian Drigger's Fatal Fury Thunderbird on its roof. Just helter-skelter tonight, all kinds of stuff going on. Let's see if we can catch back up to the live feed now, and maybe things will settle down a little bit. As we're sticking with spiders, we come back around, just trying to get caught up. We'll still be under the caution, I'm sure. And there was a lot of carnage out there. We'll have to see once we get caught up where things are. So we have a new race leader, Jason Parks, and looks like we're getting ready to go green, so we caught it just in the nick of time. At least that did appear to be the pace car turning. Yep, pulling off the track. We're green again, folks. Found that up well. So Pete Cool and Chris Everett still up there, though, and I see Rusty Hughes peeking down low back there, making a bold move. Bold move to the inside. Can he get around the two McCorkle's cars? That's going to be the question.
Probably not.
Jason Parks still looking strong up front. Man, we are getting ready to hit lap 50, and we've had so much action non-stop. Been a great night tonight. Rusty Hughes is starting to hold there on the inside. Gets around Pete Cool. Now he's just got to check off getting around Chris Everett. Maybe we'll take a little sneak peek further back. Cole Parks battling Pete Cool. Oh, we've got 3 wide back here. Could get interesting real fast. EJ Lawler, Justin Parks, Luke Parks, and Logan Parks trying to get 4 wide.
Let's see how that turns out.
Yeah, they spaced out. They got enough separation to not go 4 wide. So what happened last time? We're just popping around, staying down low, right there with him on the track. Jason Parks, just can't hold. Drifts up high, and that lets Chris Everett get around to be the new race leader. Rusty Hughes, right? Oh, we've got some more action back there. Miles Parks swinging down low. Looks like he got smacked by somebody. EJ Lawler giving him a little love tap. Totally uncalled for. Oh, we love it when these guys get heated back there. We'll stay with it here for a second. They're still, Miles Parks gathers both. Smack into EJ and Daryl Parks. Randy's having a little bit of a sneeze attack. Let him go get some relief. Chris King heading to the pits. Not a good sign. Trying to work our way back up to the front. Chief battling bad news. Rusty Hughes making a strong move down on the inside. He wants that lead, folks. He wants to get that lead and some laps led, if nothing else. There's one sharp-looking T-Bird, if I say so myself. But again, these two McCorkle's cars are strong tonight, and we're under yellow again, so something happened. Man, that has been the story of the night. Oh, Cam Cockerham is shaved off the front of his car. Maybe Chris Skeen was involved. We saw him headed for the pits, and he's already back out. I don't even know where to look, Tad. Yep. Now's the time to get some real cheap shots in on Randy since he left the room. I know you're just dying to do it.
Real happy that he got taken out on that rig. Real happy.
Well, I'm talking about Randy.
Oh, wait. What am I talking about?
I don't know, Tad.
Yeah,
Pull
I'm
it
happy
together
that Drew
over there.
Parks got taken out because he deserved that after what he's done.
Some real low blows there, Tad. I can't even talk tonight. There's too much going on, folks. It has been a crazy evening. I don't even know if we're going to look at the replay. We might just double up and try to take a deep breath and gather ourselves to finish this race off. You know, we're lap 56 out of 80. It's been pretty good stuff. With that being said, I think we're going to double up. That was a look at the brand new motion picture, The Perfect Weapon, starring Jeff Speakman. Getting really good preliminary reviews, so we're going to have to catch that one in the theater, eh, guys? So hopefully that'll get us back to finishing up these caution laps.
I'm back.
Got Randy back in the house after Tad took some cheap shots on him, and he was gone. Any thoughts on that, Randy? You guys are killing me tonight. You're killing me.
Tad, bruh.
Well, let's take a look at Jabroni Vision. Rusty Hughes looking like he's in quite a good mood in there, as it's been a great race for him. He qualified up there at the front, and he has stayed close to the front and within striking distance, back in the lead now. We'll see if he can hang on. This has been just a madhouse tonight as we're coming up on lap 60, so that'll be about 20 to go here at Richmond. Still have those two McCorkle's cars, Everett and Cool, in second and third. That would be probably their best showing ever. We're back to green flag racing here, folks. Let's get ready for the ruckus. And let's see if the Rusty Hughes, if those tires will hold on. All about who can stay low tonight. Just Everett peeking inside. Looks like he's going to get around and Pete Cool just started to come with them and then decided not to. Now he's back. Oops. So just like that, race lead shifts back to Chris Everett. Take a look back here. It's getting a little interesting further back. And, oh, we've got some contact back there. Oh, we've got contact everywhere. Now we're seeing the pace car. Saw somebody get smacked back there, further back in the field. Watching Justin Parks here for a second as Luke Parks gets around him. Of course, it looks like we only have 16 cars on the lead lap. That's kind of surprising. I didn't think we'd have that many. Work our way back around. Seems like we've had the same group trading positions up here in the top 5 or 10 or so. Chris Everett, though, starting to get a nice little cushion. Let's move back a little bit and watch the battle. Though Rusty Hughes dropped a little bit, but now he's right back up into second place. Jason Parks has moved back up. Pete Cool's fading a little bit out there. But now we've kind of got a new contender. I see Logan Parks' Bojangles Ford Thunderbird moving into contention up here. Let's see if he can catch up. Seems like things have settled down a bit here. The pack has thinned out for sure, and maybe these guys are getting a little more dialed in. Watching Jason Parks challenge Rusty Hughes, putting some pressure on him. I'm leaving the door open, guys. You're not walking through it. I can tell you that, Tad. Randy, you got to give us more. A little more effort. Back with our race leader, Chris Everett. He's keeping a nice cushion for now, but as we've seen, these things tend to dissipate quickly.
Jason Park seems to come up. Seems to be following him.
Any observations over there, Tad? You've been awfully quiet. Yeah, it's definitely his best showing, I think, of his career so far. He's still a young driver, second season. As we just cycle through the pack here and see who's left, basically. Another battle of attrition. Gaetan Cotini still out there on the track getting some good points. One of our independent drivers this year, our first international driver. He hails from France. Move back around. Chief still holding on, but you can see second and third have caught up to him quite a bit. Although as soon as we say that, it gets a little more distance on him. Looks like he's kind of stronger coming out of the turns, but he's giving up some speed getting into the turn. battle of two Thunderbirds. Rusty Hughes, Jason Parks duking it out for second place. Maybe another good time to remind you that Randy Simpkins' all-in, halfway point all-in bet was for Drew Parks. Not looking like the best bet right now because Drew Parks is no longer in the race, but we're still contractually obligated to display it a certain amount of time each night. So there it is, folks. Remember to catch Wayne Newton in the Wayne Newton Theater at Stardust Casino. Looks like we're catching lap traffic. That's going to complicate things. It's getting a lot of rubbing going on. Those two guys know each other. Yeah, Chief and Gaetan are friends, but they might be a little less friendly after that because that definitely cost Chief some speed, and he gave up the race lead for sure. Rusty Hughes now taking over that first position. Jason Parks in second. A little further back in the pack. There's the base car, just in case you were wondering. Pete Cool trying to fight off Logan Parks, first champion of that series. Parks behind him. These guys are a little spaced out back here. Parks cruising right along. Luke Parks surged momentarily, and he's kind of drifted a little further back. Looks like E.J. Lawler's trying to catch up with him, getting a little squirrely back there in that 39 Camel Chevy Luna with defending Jabroni Cup champ Justin Parks behind him, rounding out the top 10. It seems like we've got quite a gap between those drivers and the rest of the field.
Race seems to be over much better.
Yep, we're on lap 75, folks. Now make that 76. So let's work our way back around to the front. Now we're going to have some people pitting. I wonder, I didn't even think about that, where we are with pit strategy. We're closing in on the end of the race here, so you definitely, hopefully they already got it in. It'd be a shame if this battle was decided by someone unfortunately having to make an unscheduled pit stop here at the end of the race. We're on lap 77, folks. We're closing in here on the end. Rusty Hughes looking good. This is certainly the time you want to be peaking, and he's got a nice little cushion for now. See Chris Skeen trying to come out of the pits. Yeah, Rusty Hughes might be driving away with this one, folks.
Probably.
We'll shift back to the battle for second. Can Chief hold off Jace? We'll see. You can see the rest of the top 10 on the screen. This is, Jason dives down low and looks like he is going to get around him here, folks. We are coming up here on the white flag momentarily. So, yeah, just like that, Jason Parks takes second place. Yep, we just hit the white flag, folks. Rusty Hughes is going to drive away with this one. We're going to see Chief's going to dive down. Can he get around? I think he's going to run out of track. He's got one more turn. Can he do it? Ooh. He got down there. He's getting around him. He did it. He did it. So he's going to get second. Looks like everybody else is pretty much single file. Chris King going into the pits again. A good finish for Gaetan just to finish the race. These independents don't have quite the same level of equipment as the established teams. And 40 Lawler out there picking up some points. You know, it certainly doesn't hurt. They're placing better than these drivers that didn't even finish the race. So big congratulations to Rusty Hughes winning the race. Catch up here in the pits and then get ready to go to our post-race screens. So the Silver Bullet with a nice victory. Let's go ahead and get ready to hit our non-braking. There we go. Sequencing a little off. Rusty Hughes ekes out a win at Richmond. So you can see the top 10 there. Rusty Hughes, Chris Everett, Jason Parks, Pete Cool, Logan Parks sneaking back in, getting the top 5. Cole Parks 6, Daryl Parks 7, Luke Parks 8, E.J. Lawler, that's a great showing in 9th, and Justin Parks 10th. So you can see the updated point standings. We'll have, before the next race, we'll bring the entire standings again, the whole stat table. But for now, you can see the points leader is now Rusty Hughes after 2 races, with Chris Everett, Justin Parks, Luke Parks, Drew Parks, Jason Parks, Pete Cool, Cole Parks, Miles Parks, and Logan Parks rounding out the top 10. So, pretty impressive race tonight, guys. What did you guys think about that?
I'm just happy that Drew Parks didn't win.
I'm just happy that your little favorite blue car didn't win.
These guys, I wish you would, bring some of this during the race. We need some help up here in the booth, guys. We got to have a little input, a little bit of seasoning on the race. I'm just really setting the stage. You guys got to bring it home. But that was a fun one. We like it when things get physical out there. A lot of action, a lot of bumping and grinding. So that being said, I think we're going to wrap this one up. We'll see you this weekend. I'm not sure.
See y'all next time.
Yep, I think we're going to Atlanta next. I'm not even sure. We'll
It's gonna be one heck of a vacation.
Yep. Or no, actually we're going to, I've got it right here on my other screen. We're going to head to the Rock this weekend, Rockingham, so that'll be another fun one.
Okay, I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is.
Randy, get a map, Randy. Get a map and look at it, Randy. To this day and age, you should educate yourself. So any final thoughts, Tad?
Great race. And I'm surprised that Rusty Hughes pulled out with the win, too.
Yep. What about you, Randy? Randy, I hope you didn't put a lot of money down on Drew Parks.
I'm just not gonna say anything about that.
Yep. That's all right. Hey, Randy, thankfully you got the Stardust Casino backing you there and providing you with that money. So, you're playing with house money. There's no losers there except for all the fans out there that placed that bet because you did. So with that being said, folks, a great night of Jabroni Cup racing. We will check you this weekend at the Rock.